Hello, Alamo City. Welcome to the Disc and That podcast show. I am one of your hosts, Southpaw Rob. With me, I have...
Hey, what's going on, y'all? We have C-Rod here. Hope y'all have had a great week. It's been a long one for sure, so excited to get going. I know it's been a minute since we last spoke with you. Had some stuff going on and whatnot, but we're back, ready to, give y'all some listening tunes.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. We're so excited to be back, guys, like Chris said. But without further ado, we have a very special returning guest. He was on our first season, local legend, so to speak, in the House of the Flying Disc. I'll let him tell you more about that. But
what up, Luke Tube disc golfers? That's right. I said Luke Tube. It's Luke Bagnardi coming at you here from Rob's studio.
Nice. What's your PDGA so they can remember who you are? They can look you up.
70621. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of relatively newer of a PDGA number, than some guys. Some guys are out there, oh, that's it. Shit, 1,000.
Yeah, a lot of people they're like, oh, what number are you? What? I don't care. I don't know.
Yeah,
I know what number I am, but I don't think about okay, it's this or it's that or
I will say
PDGA
crazy thing is
ain't nothing but a number.
But I guess it's how old it is. I mean, I get that part of it. It's like the lower your number is, obviously there's 16s and 8s, and those people have been in the game since the very beginning, right? Since the beginning of time.
I was about to say
the land
that.
before time.
I was walking at COTO and this guy he saw my shirt and he's like, does that say 160,000, 147 or whatever, he saw the back of my PDGA number.
This was last year's COTO?
No, this is just this one that happened this past weekend.
Oh, right.
And he was like,
For those of you that don't know, Capital Texas Open.
Yep. Which we'll give a quick run over here in a bit, but he was like, he's like, I got 160,000 on you, or like 150 something, and his PDGA number was like 6,780, something like that.
Dang.
Yeah, dude. And he's an older guy. I mean, but I was like, yeah, this.
You remember his name?
I do not. I just saw him in passing, and cool guy to speak with, obviously.
Man,
but,
Waterloo. If you go play Waterloo, there's like a bunch of old.
I bet.
And for those of you that don't know, Waterloo usually happens in Austin, Texas. Who runs it, Luke? And then it's really hard to get into.
Well, the Waterloo Disc Golf Club, really. Yeah. Gordon. Yeah, he's a big part of it, and there's a bunch of other people, the justices that come and help out. John Brantley and his wife. Like a lot of people go out and it's a big production.
Yeah, it's awesome. One event that I haven't made yet, and I've made a lot of events.
It's so cool. I played my first one last year, but it's like a super nice golf course, and it's the oldest golf course either in Austin or I think it's the oldest golf course in Texas.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe the oldest one in the U.S. I don't know, but it's been open since 1898. I think that.
I think the only ones that would beat that would probably be the Scottish Open over there in the.
Well, they've had golf over in Scotland.
Yeah, I know that even before then, but that's what I mean. But for relative to the United States and North America, I would assume it's probably. Is it? You play a lot more golf. I used to, but.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I mean, I know
that's
it's
a cool
very
history.
Historic.
So, what was the name of the course? Do you remember?
Hancock.
Yeah.
So
Hancock.
they have two different courses. There's the Olds course and the Kelly course.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually hit an ace.
Nice.
In the tournament, man. My first ever sanctioned tournament ace,
get money?
Man. Yeah, I got a couple $100.
Nice.
I broke off, Billy and the other dude on my card. The other guys had already left, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that 10% thing, I kind of like that. You're with a partner, man. They're not doing nothing the whole round, and ching, especially when it's 1,200 or 800 or however much it is.
It's exciting.
Yeah,
man.
but
some 5 or 6 people hit aces out there. We all had to split it.
It was sanctioned this year, right? Or was it non-sanctioned?
I believe it is sanctioned, yeah. I think it's sanctioned every year, yeah.
Is it? Oh, okay.
It's super nice, yeah. Super, awesome, beautiful, pristine courses.
Yeah, I see it fill up literally
trees.
It's one of those ones where you think of an old tournament. Like when I first entered the tournament scene, I remember having to get in there and register quick because it was gonna fill up.
Oh yeah.
And that's kind of how
that's
Waterloo.
Still some tournaments. That's Dudes Dubs and Waterloo. Yeah.
Dudes.
But there's
Dubs
very few that do that now.
So many people
I would want to say that. You know this. You run a lot of tournaments. We've run some, but ours usually fill. But that was a long time ago when we ran a tournament. But I'm noticing Like Monahan Ranch right now is only like at 20 or 16, and they should be a lot higher.
That's going to be a really fun tournament.
In San Antonio, they wait to the last minute to
people everywhere, dude.
You know,
people everywhere.
You think so? I don't think so.
It's because it's the oversaturation. Well, I mean, I guess because
trying to decide what you want to play. If you want to play, what's the weather going to look like?
Right, because it's like, okay, there's a rated round going on at Greytown, UC, McLean, and it's like, which one do I shoot best at? And that's probably where someone's going to go.
Yeah, I always like to play new courses. When I play sanctioned rounds, I'm not scared to go out there and a course that I've never played. Maybe practice once, or sometimes I'm blind. It's not probably the smartest, but I like the challenge. I really like the challenge, and I feel like I play a lot more loose at those courses just because I don't know any better to think that something is dangerous. Or something a little too loose, which, you know, getting to playing too loose and not so well.
In the water.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Yep,
there's water
OB
there.
right there. Yeah. That's happened to me quite a bit this weekend. So we'll touch base on...
He lost 13 discs, y'all.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I lost one disc at a mini this past week at Universal City Disc Golf Course, and I lost it in warm-up.
What hole?
Hole 18, I was throwing down a hill and it crashed in the tree and then it fell, or I thought it did, and it was my assassin,
tree on the left?
My died one.
It's probably just blended in.
I know, dude.
The tree on the right.
I hadn't put my name on it yet.
But
I could see like that bush swallowing you up over there, but
I looked, man. But
moving forward, you know, one of the reasons we have Luke on again, right, and always we just want to kind of check in because he's a big part of the San Antonio scene. But his tournament series is back up again, which I have fun with. Rob, you know, took it in MA2 last year.
I got second or first. I got first. No, I got first.
Yeah, he won the overall series.
But it was a beautiful trophy too.
I want Luke to tell you a little bit more about that because we're only a couple months into his first two, so he has 10 remaining. And, you know, a big finale, I know that. He said something about sending the winner to Hawaii. No, I'm just kidding. But honestly, I want him to tell you about it if you haven't heard about it and you've been listening. Again, we're approaching that 100 subscriber giveaway. We're sitting at 80 right now.
Yeah, let's
which
get
that's
to
a
100.
boost from the beginning of the season. But y'all are watching. I mean, we have over 200-300 watches on some of the videos. So, you know, do us a favor, like, subscribe, and hopefully, you know, we can get you some gear and, you know,
especially if you like disc golf, you know, if you have, you know, a friend, you know, and you're like, oh, these guys aren't so bad. They're not that bad. You know, our audio was bad and our video was bad at first.
We've been growing.
But we've been growing just like anybody else, and we're not scared to take that risk and just have fun talking about what we love, you know?
And we know a lot of people out here.
It's a journey.
Yeah,
it's not a race. It's definitely a marathon, but, you know, we'll always get better.
And thanks to those who've been with us. We got a lot of subscribers, you know, that have been very dedicated. I know Mitch Rondo, Alan Jansen, Eric Stuber, y'all all watch. Luke, you know, all people that I know that always come and give us feedback, review us, things of that sort. So do the same thing. We learn from it, we grow from it, and hopefully we can, you know, help y'all grow in our process with everything. But yeah, Luke, take it away, man. I want to hear a little bit more about this series. I know you have, as you're learning this tournament, I think you're making the improvements and doing more and, you know, learning how to do I mean, like we all do, right? We learn. So tell us a little bit about it.
The Zodiac series, right? So, I mean,
what a cool name.
You've probably heard the basic idea of it, right? It starts with Aries and it ends with Pisces. You know, it's every single Zodiac has its own tournament. So we've already had Aries and Taurus. We're getting close to Gemini. It's a week from tomorrow, June 1st. Out there at Greytown. So Greytown, of course, being
Elmendorf, Texas.
Yeah, the ultimate, like one of the ultimate fun courses to have a tournament at. You know,
OB or just natural?
So nice. Well, you know, road and parking lot's always OB. There's the Mando pole on hole 3.
Doing anything crazy? Doing anything?
Nothing
I know you
crazy,
like to
man.
let the course
No
play.
crazy islands or nothing.
Yeah, like on the, what is it, hole 15? 15 on the way down. Yeah, just make it like half of the circle. You know, you have to be in the bullseye.
Nah, Luke likes the stuff.
I think that's against sanction rules.
I know you like the stuff.
I'm just trying to go out there and have fun, man. I think we all are, because it's like, you know, you practice a course, you play a course a certain way. You know, if that's like your home course, you're always doing it. You know, you don't play, you know, something like, oh yeah, well, inside of a 50 or a 30-foot circle is an island. You know, and because like you don't really practice for that. You know, I don't know. I mean,
but it's the challenge. I can see where you differ there.
I get it, but you know, I want people to play the course how they're used to playing it, how they love to play it. You know.
Yeah, and that probably brings more attention because I have heard of people like like even the end of year party where they put all the OB, it's like, oh man, like it's not like good stuff being said. So yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like you see guys like emptying their bag, getting frustrated, There's like, oh, you got a retee, you didn't make it. Nope, you didn't make it again. Nope.
Man, you don't got to worry about
like we've probably all been there.
You don't have to worry about making those calls when the disc is right on the line and stuff. You don't got that brings some tension to the card for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. We've had a lot go on, and what else? What's the difference between this year and last year?
Keep telling us about it.
The biggest learning thing.
Well, so I changed the way the scoring is, like the for the standings, right? Because it was just your division, your specific division in AMs. You would get points for your division, but now you get points for the whole entire AM field. So MA1 through MA3, and the age protected ones. It's like if you get a 51 and no one else, you beat everybody. There's 20 AMs, then you're getting 20 points, right?
So you're going off of like score wise.
Yeah, score. Yeah.
Okay.
So there'll
only be one poll, I'm assuming.
Well, yeah. There's the AM.
But they're playing all the same tee box, is what I'm saying. I guess is what my question.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. There might be an instance where like a junior division or something, might play a short box, like.
Makes sense.
On hole 13 at McLean or something. We did that for a junior. And,
I if you have another one at McLean, I would really love to play 7 long. I love it.
Well, next one, if we do have one at McLean this year, will be on the reverse course. Because I already have them all
interesting.
I have.
What did he say?
It's gonna be on the reverse.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on the reverse.
I couldn't hear it. That's why. This guy.
I know he's getting old, y'all. So sometimes I have to remind him, like,
can you say that again?
Yeah. My hearing aid was off. No, but yeah. I mean, that would be interesting. Reverse McLean. I know people struggle with.
Last time we did the first one at reverse McLean, and then the last one was, or not the last one, but the next one we did was regular McLean. Like the next time at McLean. So I'd like to do it again at McLean, but
so you get to do both.
Who knows? Maybe the new NEISD course, if it's ready, maybe
shout out to Yeti and Michael Herrera and everybody else who's volunteered out there.
Yeah,
they do great work and they're always involved in the community. They do a good job.
So they're all scheduled all through Sagittarius. That one is December 21st.
What's Sagittarius? That's mine.
Where's that
That's
at?
Starkey.
Oh, I love Starkey.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. Let's go. I'm there.
That's December 21st, so it could be like a cold day, man.
Yes.
That's cool. I mean,
that's the week right after the Nightmare Before Discmas, our 8th one now that we've had.
Nice.
So, hope to see y'all back at that.
That's actually
and
my
a bunch of
birthday
y'all.
weekend.
Yeah. Oh, December 14th?
No, actually, a week after that.
Well,
20th.
Okay.
December 20th. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, the 14th is the Nightmare Before Dismas.
Okay.
Which will be super fun again. It's going to be a really cool stamp again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always have a nice glow disc, and it's always so this is the Nightmare Before Christmas. For those of you that haven't heard of it, it's been going on for what, 8 years? You said.
Yeah, this will be
the 8th year. Yeah. So basically, you play a round during the day, and then you play a round at night, and it's a doubles tournament. The names are hilarious. I can't remember any off the top of my head. What are some of the names that you have out there?
I mean, shout out to some classics. Hail Santa. That was Noel and Ram and them guys. The flick with the disc. Or, it's just, what was that?
Crazy names. I remember some of them, Butt Pirates or something like that. Or for real.
Full
like there's
is, the winner was.
I want to play this year.
Now,
Unfortunately, it's always been the weekend of my son's birthday.
Yeah, your birthday. I remember it was last time.
But I think this weekend, it might fall the weekend before we do stuff. So I'm really hoping we can get back out there again. But I will say.
Shotgun.
But yeah, and also Luke, as far as talk to us about some of the locations you're going to be doing them at,
the Zodiac series, right?
Yeah,
so everyone is at a different course except for McLean, but if it's twice at McLean, it'll be the reverse and the regular. So it is different course. Let's see, we got Gemini, of course. That's coming up at
Greytown, right?
Yeah, on
okay.
Saturday.
And that's June 1st, y'all.
Yeah, so July 14th will be Cancer, and that one is at UC. No. Hold on. Northwest Vista. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Going out to the northwest side. I know that.
Yeah, Northwest Vista. You never really see nothing out there. It's on a Sunday, So I figure, nobody should have any issue with it. It's just a one round. It's like a mini,
Yeah.
We've had minis, plenty of minis at Vista. Let's see. UC is Leo on August 3rd. That'll be fun. It's a Saturday. Uvalde, September 21st.
Nice.
That's Virgo. Yep. Libra was so after that. Between Virgo and Libra, there's the Ace race. That's at Helotes again, and we're gonna set up 9 baskets again, like in the little park next to it.
Yeah.
And
make it 18 or what? Okay.
Yeah. We did that in the past. I think twice we did that. So this will be the 3rd time, but it's super fun.
Is that one sanctioned or is it just a fun
No, that's
fun
an
event?
Ace race.
Ace
It's
race.
the
Money.
Discraft
Get
one.
some money.
No, you get discs. You can win discs. So Discraft puts it on, right? And they send all the players packs. Like, you sign up and then I order the players packs. Hopefully we get a big turnout so we could beat a super event. Because when you're a super event, I think it's like more than 100 players or something. Then you get like baskets to give away and stuff.
Oh, wow. That's cool. So, yeah, everyone promoted. I mean, I'm guessing.
So the Ace race, that's September 29th. That's a Saturday at Helotes, the little baby.
Helotes, Texas.
When does
Baby
registration
H.
for that open?
What's that?
When does registration for that
That's
open?
already open. There's a few people signed up for
Yeah.
that one already. 4 people. But I mean,
That's a ways away.
Sign
though.
up early, and
Libra will be at the Zip. That's October 13th. It's a Sunday.
We're there, man. We're there.
Yep. There's let's see, the Scorpio one.
That's me.
Yeah, I just did that one. That one is at Pearsall.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's on November 16th.
Oh.
It's
3 days after my
Saturday.
birthday.
Nice. Well, you got to come out. Let's see. Starkey is the last one I have on the schedule. So the last 3, there's a few courses up in the area. I'm still trying to hammer in the details.
Any
Trying
I
to
know we
decide.
just talked about possibly Joshua Springs. Any other ones
that could
that
be
we
cool.
haven't thought of?
What's the furthest you're willing to go for a tournament? And if you could have one anywhere-
Uvalde is obviously the farthest one. That's about like a 2-hour drive or so, but it's worth it. It's a really fun course. It's if you haven't played there, it's go check it out sometime prior and decide if you want to play in the tournament. But it's a great course. They've had every year a sanctioned tournament out there. I've played in like every year since.
So what?
started because
What do you think
I
about Junction?
It's worth the drive, man. Yeah, Junction is fun. Like having a. That would be cool. I mean, like
You know what I mean?
just like the
Like
city
do it at a
course.
specific time, like a spring breakish type time, or like a
Well, see,
like
the
when
city
it's cool.
course gets like stupid packed though with people, right? Like, or is it the county course, the one where you throw off the hill?
That's
Never
the.
been out
Sometimes like there's a lot of picnickers out there and stuff, and it's kind of like I've seen it even in sanctioned things, where
Yeah,
it's
but
like
we
a
talked
big
to the
tournament
city.
event that's, like,
The city
all
of
these
Junction
people.
will work with us,
Okay.
and they're pretty.
I mean, they
they're
really
pretty.
can't stop. Just like
No,
it's a
they
public
can't. But they
park,
can. We can.
Now the golf course, however, if we could have a tournament out there, like
Or what about Windcrest, like the Proline guys?
that golf course is super nice.
But they were telling me that it's kind of
they
expensive
have the
to.
freezer out there. You can drive the golf cart around and.
Yeah, that's always a fun for the Windcrest. Shout out to Proline and Mark Lozano and
I played in the
Kevin
Super-
Fullman.
Yeah, when is that this year? I really haven't.
I don't know.
heard
I
about
haven't seen
that.
it, but definitely gonna play it
was
again.
gonna
This is
talk to-
the
was
first
gonna
year that I
ask
actually
Kevin.
played it. Very
I forgot
fun.
to ask Kevin today when I saw him at the mini, but
That usually happens later in the year, from what I remember. I think it's like September, October. I thought. They did
yeah, I
it
guess
last
it's
year.
when like golf season kind of slows down.
Yeah.
And
But
like it's in like August or September. It's always really hot.
yeah.
So-
I think it's like fall. I definitely think it's fall. So we'll be on the lookout for all this, and as we find stuff out, we're gonna let y'all know. But yeah, guys, get signed up now for these events. Again, I think we need to get back to signing up early so that the TDs know, hey, what do I need to prepare for, everything like that. Especially that
always
Ace
good to
race, as you just heard.
more-
The more signups, the more things that are donated.
get
and
back.
whatnot. So that's good to do. So again, go check out the Zodiac series. Hopefully we can get this out and y'all can watch this so it can remind y'all to get signed up for next Saturday, right, Luke? June 1st?
Yep.
Get signed up. It always comes with a player's pack, specialized disc, pretty cool stamp on it. He's been having a lot of glow lately, huh?
I love
Yeah,
the
they're
glow
all
disc.
glow. They're all the Innova color glow and just the regular glow, but mostly the color glow. Actually, the ones for Gemini just came in today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind you got on that one? What kind of disc?
There's
Any
I
destroyers?
can pull up the order. Yeah, there's definitely Firebirds. There's some really cool glow Stingrays.
Never thrown one of those.
Yeah, it's like
Stingray.
a metal flake glow, something crazy. There's glow Yetis in there. There's
I was bummed signing up MPO because I forgot.
another mid range.
Forgot I don't get a disc anymore, and so I was upset. So I got to go and scoop some of the ones up so far that you've had.
I mean, and I still have plenty left over. That's what's cool because it helps me build up my Innova Color Glow stock, which is, like my favorite plastic.
Yeah. And Glow Disc Golf is huge
it's
here in San Antonio. It's no secret
that Color Glow plastic is the best because you can use it during the day and at night.
Yeah, for sure.
I love it.
And they fly well. They fly well. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's the same disc, but cool. But cool stuff, man. I mean, we'll be on the lookout again. We'll remind you of these tournaments as they come up, so that way y'all can remember to sign up. And again, go check out Luke. Go support him. Luke, where can they find you? Let them know how they can get in touch with you and anything like that.
Check you out at the shop.
Man, you could, of course, the best way is just to come by the shop if you can, if you're here local in San Antonio, but just make an appointment with me first, which is just like a text message, or, I guess if you got to call, you can, but, texting's always a little easier these days, right?
Mm-hmm. And we're located here on the northeast side of town, almost by McLean.
So what's the name of the shop?
House of the Flying Disc.
I love it.
He's got the T-shirt on right there. It's
Disc Golf Authority. But good stuff always with Luke. I mean, go back, check out video from the first season. Let you know about his history here in San Antonio. I mean, if not, I'm pretty sure you said you were the first shop besides Out of Bounds here in San Antonio.
When I started, there wasn't no disc golf shops. No, there really wasn't. And I used to say, that you could go to every store that sold discs around San Antonio, which was like, Academy, some Dick's, some Walmarts. You could go to all of them and put all the different molds together. And they still wouldn't, have even half of what I have.
No, they wouldn't have.
Yeah.
They just have the very
just the
stuff.
different kinds of molds, different brands and all that, diversity, if you will.
Yeah, I think you can go in and
it's a very eclectic selection.
Yeah, and you get a lot of the
new
special
and used,
the new releases and stuff like that too.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So, did you get a lot of those Jawbreaker series in?
I did get some of them. I'll probably get a little bit more soon.
I like that plastic. Looks so nice.
Dude, there's those new glow Bobcats. Of course, that's all the rage right now.
Okay.
Cool, I just got two in the mail.
Yeah.
You said what?
Give me
two
one.
glow.
Oh right,
yeah. He's gonna give me one. That's cool. But yeah,
me too. Since I came out,
check Luke out. Go to his shop. Support him. Local business, right? But pivoting, right?
Please buy discs from me.
Please buy this from him. And check out his mini. He throws mini every Friday if you haven't.
I need the money badly.
Go to his minis. Payouts
what
great. Fridays, McLean, RCC kind of transition. I heard
Greytown every now and then.
He was going to do a Greytown one coming up.
Oh, what are we talking about? Oh, the mini. There's a mini on I don't know when you're going to post this, but on this Monday on Memorial Day, we're having a mini out there at Greytown.
Oh, you're doing it at Greytown.
Yeah.
Okay.
9 o'clock, 8:30 sign up, 9 start. The A spot will be, a couple hundred, maybe a few hundred. Who knows how many people show up?
Nice. So, yeah, and then beyond it,
holiday,
again,
who knows?
His weekly Friday minis as well, too. Those have been a
Friday
hit.
Minis are
People
fun.
always showing up, at least, good payout all the
McLean,
time.
River City,
Yeah.
it kind of rotates. We've even had some UCs, some Live Oaks in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
So
maybe back to Greytown sometime. Who knows?
Yeah. So be on the lookout. But yeah, moving forward, y'all. As we mentioned, it's been a minute since we've been with y'all. We've been playing our tournaments. We had a couple 8 tiers, Q series. So been busy with life as well too. So we're excited.
We both have wonderful kids,
wives. Soccer is literally taking over my life right now. I've just out there. I'm probably darker from the last time you've seen. I'm just sitting
from
baking
Austin
out there
this weekend at Capital, Texas.
Oh my gosh, talk about needing to be in better shape, dude.
I was glad that I got to stay at a friend's house and they had a pool. Shout out to him. Thank you for putting me up. And they had a pool, so it was like amazing. Just like
this guy was on vacation, and
I was like, oh my gosh. One of my college friends, I've known him for a long time, and
hot tub.
Oh yeah.
It was a frat
house. Okay, all right.
Yeah, right. I'm never into pretending.
No glass bottle.
Yeah, we've been busy, y'all, and I know the last time we left you, we were making picks on the Champions Cup and whatnot.
Because a lot has happened since then. Like we've had, obviously the one major that's happened since I believe that we did. And then we've had Music
DDO,
City, DDO, OTB, and coming up is Portland.
Yeah.
And
there was even Copenhagen if you want to include Europe.
Mm-hmm.
There's COTO. So who won MPO at COTO?
Mason Ford. He came back in a thrilling fashion.
Mason.
Dude,
I remember seeing that. Yeah.
At one point, he was 12 through 13. Minus 12 through 13 holes.
Yeah,
to start off.
And he was down by 4.
So he was practicing those courses. Man.
He was down by 4 going into or 5.
Yeah. All Freddie had to do was
Freddie Mesa, and a great guy.
Hopefully
we can have him on at some time. He shot a great round too, and he shot hot the first 2 rounds. And Mason was he wasn't missing, you know.
Yep.
And then FPO, it was Valerie Mondujano. She took that one down.
Nice,
she killed it. You had some other ones there in the race as well too. First couple days, but then she just kind of pulled away pretty. I mean, as she does, right? But I mean, it was a good. It's good to see
a
FPO
strong
grow.
field. There was a strong, and my man over here played MPO. He got his feet wet a little bit. He did all right.
Okay, played higher than my
up
rating.
and down, and the experiences are just experiences.
Did
exactly
you make the cutoff, the cash?
I just missed it, but had I played a better, I mean, I had a great first round, right? Third round. My second round was. Had I even just played half better, I think you would have been in the cash for sure.
Well, you didn't bag some AM divisions, so
yeah. Honestly, I would have felt like I would have done really good in AMs, and I don't think I would have been called a bagger because I think that's right about where my level is. But at the same time, I like the challenge, and I like I was telling
trying
Rob
to be better, man.
Yeah, but I was telling Rob, there's just a different it's like a different feel on the card because
intensity.
Like sometimes when you're an MA1. There is gonna be that one person that doesn't have the right drive or the upshot or the misses the 20-foot, 15-foot.
There's gonna be some mistakes.
And MPO, you're not having those mistakes.
Less mistakes.
Yeah.
If that happens, you're like, oh my god.
Right. So
I get a stroke.
So you're not happening. So you don't want to be that person that ends up messing up either. So I feel like it taught me a lot as well too.
What was the biggest thing you took from it?
Did you hit any first available trees?
I actually I played pretty good disc golf that weekend. Other than
same thing with me. I had like 8 holes the whole tournament.
Yeah. If I learned from anything, it was like just like take your time. Like I don't think I've ever taken my time more than I ever had then. Like on my shot, I'm a really fast player, and so I'm like, especially when I'm in the groove, like I'm feeling it. But then when I get slowed down, sometimes in tournaments,
think about it. Take a couple practice.
I start thinking too much. So I think one of the things that helped me was to just kind of like take my time, but also like. Again, not put too much pressure on myself. Like, just have fun.
Yeah.
Weirdly, playing at a higher level taught me to just.
Well, as long as you didn't hit a first available tree or Tim Tebow it. Tim Tebow it where you hit the ground to hit Satan.
Yeah. And we also had COTO. COTO just happened. That's another Capital Texas Open. The Q Series event. We had GT Hancock winning that one.
Nice.
And then we had, who was the winner in FPO? Do you remember?
FPO, I do not remember, to be honest, but I know that I want to say it was.
Wait, which one is this?
Chrissy Fountain was.
Yes.
This is the
Capital Texas Open in Austin.
Oh, I thought that's the one you said Valerie and Mason won.
No, that was LOSO.
That was LOSO.
Oh, LOSO. Yeah, I thought I said COTO.
No, we said LOSO. No, that's okay.
I was talking about.
Yeah, I think it was Chrissy Fountain, wasn't it?
Yeah, it could have been. I don't know. We'll go back and double check, but. Good events, but like going nationally, I've been excited to talk about
both awesome with rhyming names.
It's actually like it's been pretty exciting because my boy Calvin finally back at the top,
back to back.
Like I mean he's looking good. I mean, but then again going over like
pizza
back to Champions Cup, right? We had
first time winners.
First time
winners on the MPO and another major winner, Miss Evelina. She put her putting together.
Man, I'll tell you what, she's looking solid because then she went to Copenhagen. I don't know if you saw this one.
I did.
She was down like she started off with the triple bogey. She was like down like 7-8 strokes. Still came back and won. When she hit an eagle on hole 18.
Yeah, to take it to a playoff, I believe.
To take it to a playoff and won in the playoff after 2 holes.
That's Sweden, right?
Yeah,
Copenhagen.
I believe so. Or
man, I'd love to go there.
Yeah, it looked like a cool course. Like, and it was like in a beautiful like flower garden and stuff like that. It was really cool. But shout out to Evelina. She's playing really well right now. And then shout out to Mr. Presnell.
Oh yeah.
I mean, came out of nowhere.
Yeah, like if you would have told everybody that they had to just shoot -4, or whatever, it was -6, and to get to like the winning score was like 12 or 16.
Right.
If they were to have to do that at Northwood Black, which is one of the hardest courses for those of you that don't know in the United States.
Isn't that the one where Macbeth did the 18?
No, that is that's Ledgestone.
That's the other Northwoods. Wasn't one of them?
No, that was Toboggan.
Oh,
Toboggan
Toboggan.
was the Toboggan course
Yeah.
in where's it at? Is it Michigan?
I thought he did that. He did that a couple of times or a few times. The 18 down.
Well, and he did it at Waco as well. I think he got very close.
Right, yeah. Waco, yeah.
Yeah, but
dang, could you imagine? That's like
dude, that's like I get
That's
like
unreal.
scared that I'm playing well after
unreal.
like 5 or 6 birdies in a row. I'm like, oh dang, I'm playing good right now.
I'm not supposed to be doing this good. Like,
Yeah.
and then you run it away. But that confidence for me just builds. You ever been in one of those momentums where you feel like you can't miss?
Yeah.
And your putt is like slowed down and you can see it. Like, you can make your hand do exactly what you want.
Each rotation of the disc.
Yeah,
through the
that's
air.
exactly what I feel. Like, I throw it at the basket and it just, ching,
Yep,
and it's, but those,
It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to be playing well.
I mean, getting to,
I mean, you're more of a spin putter too, right? Like
yeah.
I mean,
It's
I
push
definitely
spin.
am.
Yeah. So we have another big news happening in the PDGA. They just announced that we're transitioning to the OTB. Speaking of the OTB, it's going to be in Stockton, California, the Champions Cup. What do y'all think about that? Because it used to be at WR Jackson, then they had it at Northwood Black. That is a new venue. Like, what do y'all think? Champions Cup is known as like the Woods major, right? Like,
And so
real tight.
the new one is open.
The new one is open. It's like a golf course, and it's the OTB Open, where they just played it in Fort Stock. Great course. I mean, the people there, the great in the West Coast swing. It's one of the ones that I look forward to, just because you can see the disc flight. But a lot of people, they love hate kind of with the. What do y'all think about that change? Would you rather see it at Northwood Black or WR Jackson, or would you rather see it
Well,
on
they
the
won't
West
have
Coast?
it at WR
I'd rather
Jackson.
see it in
Well, not
Woods.
with the renovations and the beetles that were killing all the
Yeah.
trees. Yeah.
That's what they were
but-
complaining about the golf course in Austin. It was boring because it was it was too
and
open. It was
they
just
did a
bunch
lot
really
of
long
good things though. I
holes
like
and
the
stuff.
changes the second year. Did you not? Did you see this?
They made a
open
lot of
first-
good changes.
A lot of good wooded changes, like where Antilla was putting at the very end. That hole was cool. That 18, that was a cool finishing hole at the Austin Open. But Portland Open coming up.
Yeah, and then also, I mean, you've had a lot of other winners in between there. I mean, Missy Gannon has won.
Calvin won OTB.
Calvin
and then,
won two now, and Gannon's right there pushing. Haven't heard much from AB, but I mean, he's already kind of done good so far this year, and he's not really going anywhere, so he'll be back around.
Las Vegas Open. Shout out to Alan Jansen as well. He went out there, did really well.
Yeah, for sure.
And then winner was
Ulubar.
no, it was
no, I thought you meant
MP40.
In majors, it was
in the Las Vegas Open. I'm trying to think of who.
An
the
open MPO.
MPO.
That was
Alden Harris.
It's like cupcake.
Was it Gannon?
No, it wasn't Gannon. It was somebody came back.
Let's see. Well, I'll get that for you right
Get that
now.
for me.
But
So the other winners have been, obviously in the OTB on the male side we had on the MPO, we had
Calvin.
Calvin, and on the females we had, who was the winner there? It was a first time winner. A big event winner was a forehand.
Oh yeah, it was Ella.
Ella Hansen.
Ella Hansen. Yeah,
So,
she did.
Big forehand, and she's a great player.
Man, she. I'm gonna
I
tell
just
you
how
what.
she went blank.
So Ella hasn't been on the scene long. She just
And
pretty
she's an
much
ultimate
joined.
background. I think she's got like an
Yeah,
ultimate
she got
background.
ultimate background, but her. I mean, if you saw the coverage, her just compared to like Colin and compared to Owen, and Owen's obviously a high level player, great putter. I mean, Ella was just focused. She wanted it. So I think we're gonna see a lot more on the FPO side. I want to see more out of the FPO side because there's a lot of players that are there.
And all the Europeans are not here right now.
Right, Kat Murch, Haley King, they're all there, but they're never really, really pushing the top. Like the men's, it could be anyone, any given day, anytime. It really could.
Speaking of the best one there,
I feel like it could be like that with FPO also. I mean,
when Kristen's not here, when Kristen's here, it's like you're not gonna tell me
Probably
that
so,
it's
yeah.
not
shout
a
out to
90%.
Kristin Tattar being our first ever 1,000
rated
rated
player.
female FPO player.
Yep.
And it just kind of sucks. On May 14th, a while back, about 10, how
you
many
will
days?
never be as good as her.
Yeah, right. She updated on her Instagram saying that she got hurt. She fell and she cracked a rib, so she'll be out like 4 weeks. So
Damn.
hopefully,
we'll
well
see
wishes
some-
and hope you feel better.
Yeah, which is good.
Sure.
I mean, she could probably take 4 weeks off and still be ahead in the on the point standing and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, she's doing awesome. Obviously, she came. I think. What do you think it was? Like, you know how she kept saying, I'm tired. Do you think she finally just
mentally it's a lot, man.
Yeah.
She went through the sponsorship with Porsche, and then like
a lot of pressure.
that requires a lot out of you.
Porsche,
On
she's
top
sponsored by Porsche.
yes,
Damn.
and Nike too, or Adidas.
Yeah,
And
I
Nike.
Nike.
She drives one, right? Because I saw like an Instagram post or something. She's like, my Porsche. Like, she was like drove up to like some mountain. She's like, I'm home, and it's like.
I go up the mountain.
Yeah, no,
I can't do
awesome.
the accent, so I'm not going to even try.
That's freaking awesome.
Going back to Las Vegas, right? So shout out to Lucky Lorenzen.
Yes,
she won FPO. But we forgot. I mean, this dude, who knows? He might be coming on the scene or whatnot. But he definitely. I mean, he beat Gannon. He beat Calvin. He beat Isaac. Connor Rock. I've never even heard the name before.
I have a few times
before that. I mean,
I hear good things about that kiddo.
Yeah, so I mean, be on the lookout. I mean, this could be us.
He's young, and I say that with all respect. I mean, he's young. He's a young buck.
Yeah, there definitely looked like time. I'm not gonna
and
lie.
I think he came back to just shot a crazy route, if I'm not mistaken.
He shot like 13 down, but he's just very casual, dude. Like seeing him play, I was like, oh, he doesn't really have like the greatest form. Which he does have form. Obviously, he does. He's at that level. But, like, he just looks very quick with everything. It doesn't really look like Calvin or Gannon. Like, very, like...
meticulous.
You know, yeah.
I'll tell you, young buck, you got to watch out for that Noah.
Noah Fivish?
Noah Cole.
Yeah,
man.
Out of San Antonio.
Crushes it, man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot,
Yeah, I've seen him
Logan Plate came back. He's playing again, too. He's crushing him.
Yeah.
Shoot,
nice.
What about... Yeah, I mean, I've been seeing their names on the boards lately and locally and whatnot.
Noah won MA2 at the other one. He's playing MA1 and the Gemini, so...
Yeah.
Nice.
Y'all MA1 players got your hands full. I guess it's good you moved up.
Yeah, this guy saw that he had won pretty
him.
convincingly in MA2, and so... Yeah, I think MA1 was a good move for him as far as
just to push
starting
him,
to
get him better.
compete with other people at his level. And I don't think it's going to make him bad. I think it's going to make him better, and it's going to push him to get closer to MPO.
I always tell these kids, man, the world needs more disc golfers, man. Like, somebody has to be the future generation of disc golf, you know, when everybody else gets old and, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, they're our future. They're the ones who are going to keep it going. I mean, imagine where we would be with disc golf had it been introduced to us earlier in life and whatnot. And, like, my kids right now are throwing free. Like, I tell my kid, hey, you need to go this way. He knows to throw a roller, or if he knows if he's throwing a flick already, or if he's going this certain direction. So to know that at the age of 7, like, I mean, imagine where some of these kids can be.
I always say all the time,
27.
I always say all the time how I want to be like more than anything. If, you know, reincarnation is a thing and all, I want to be reincarnated to disc golfing parents. You know, I want my parents to be like pros or something, you know, or just like really avid disc golfers, you know, so I can grow up in my next life.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Somehow, right, if we ever knew.
Or if you could, like, you know, if technology gets that advanced, you could send, like, you know, a messenger back in time to tell your kid self, like, hey, kid, trust me, man, do this, play disc golf.
Yeah.
Put that other shit down. Break up with that girl.
I was just curious. I wanted to see what our picks were.
You know what they are?
But it's been so long. That
we have like 20 different things written on here. You're not going to find it.
But so moving forward, right? We have the Portland Open coming up.
I want to say something about that.
It's a 4-round tournament. I thought it was a major.
It's a DGT Plus event is what it's called.
Pier Park in Milo, right?
Yeah.
I've been to both of those places.
Beautiful courses. Yeah. I've never been there.
Have you played out there?
No, I haven't played the tournament. I haven't played any.
No, but just played the courses.
Yeah. I went to Horning's Hideout also in Oregon. Did you like it? Oh yeah, all those Oregon courses were nice. I played McCormick, Dabney, but of course Pier Park was my favorite, and Milo. Man, it's like these just like beautiful tunnels through these trees and stuff. Man, it's awesome.
Yeah. Nice. So you're gonna get to see
a fun one to watch on TV.
Yeah. So
on YouTube,
DGN is doing some cool things, and Simon Lizotte. It's called Simon Cast. At this tournament, he's your exclusive ticket to witnessing the excitement of the next DGPT Plus event. The 2024 Portland Open, presented by Latitude 64, alongside none other than legendary Simon himself. So what I'm understanding is that he's going to basically show you what's going on
Like
Or
as
is it
it's
be like
happening,
mic'd
like
up?
a game
mic'd
cast,
up.
like
I'm
he's-
lining up this putt. Oh,
yeah,
yep,
like
I
and he may
made it.
not talk. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but that sounds pretty cool. Doesn't that sound like a cool like way to view disc golf? Like what they're thinking. Like maybe they not
And then
talk
he
about,
misses the
Mic'd
cut.
up. He's mic'd up.
or he's like
Mic'd up like on the games.
Yeah,
and
he's like
stuff,
mic'd up
on
like a
Super
football
Bowl,
and
yeah.
a
no, but no, he'll have like a camera from what I understand.
Really?
It's gonna
Body cam?
be filmed like a body cam.
I thought he
Live
would have
body
some,
cam?
his own camera.
No,
probably.
like he's gonna have his own. It's a cast. It's called Simon Cast. So just check it out. I may be wrong on some of the details, but
I'll be honest, this is the first I'm hearing about it, so could be the first
just-
time you're hearing about
yeah.
it. So check it out.
First news.
But yeah, I mean, moving forward again,
Mind blown.
I'm a huge fan of picks. I think
He's a big fan of fantasy football. That's why.
I love fantasy football. So yeah, if you want,
So does this guy.
I'm like a 13, 14 year vet, man. I've been playing since like 09, I think was my first year playing fantasy. No, 08. Yeah, I've been playing every year since then.
Nice.
He was still writing it down at that
However,
time.
yeah,
He still got it on the
we had
little
ESPN,
square.
you know, it's just
Yeah, it's cool stuff. But yeah, I mean,
back then, like LaDainian Tomlinson was going number one.
yeah,
you know?
LT, all that.
Nice.
Anyway,
But yeah,
it's not what the show's about.
that's on our other podcast.
Who's your World Cup pick? We got a World Cup next year, right? In
We
soccer.
do got a World Cup pick next year.
I got
But
France.
that-
Like one team,
France.
and one team only. Colombia. Just crazy pick. I'm throwing it out there.
I don't know yet.
France.
Just say something, man. Brazil,
I was actually gonna say Brazil.
Yeah, go with the easy pick.
Argentina.
I mean, it's not the. I mean,
Or you can
it's-
go with.
Yeah, but say if I go to
USA.
Vegas and I pick Brazil, I'm gonna win a crap load of money for picking the easy pick.
USA.
USA gets like at least a quarterfinal. Come on, something.
I think USA will get two up there. I mean, but I think Brazil. Yeah.
How about Spain
They're a fun team to watch. España.
or
I watched the
Argentina.
World Cup, like, religiously. Every
Germany
World Cup,
too is
man.
also up there too. I mean, I
Belgium,
think Germany's always
Italy.
a solid pick.
All
Yep.
those teams.
But
So let's do the
Oh,
picks
that.
on Portland Open. Who you got?
Portland Open. I mean, I think I don't have. Man, I mean, you got to kind of have Calvin, but I want to just have some 3 different people on there. I mean, Calvin, I think he's kind of like one of those. No matter what, he's always going to be an option. But one, I'm gonna go with. Let's throw out. You're gonna write this down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why don't you write on paper?
No, because I want to keep this.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell me what to do, man.
So put my name.
Hold on, Holmes.
And the last. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I got
So
my pick
yeah,
already.
looking up Alden Harris.
Alden Harris.
No, I actually have like.
You know what? I'm gonna go
a
Isaac Robinson.
Oh,
Alden
my
could
God.
win, man.
I'm gonna go. Man, I mean, I try and run this all down in my head, and it's so hard sometimes. Let me see. Portland. What do you need out there? Shot shaping and stuff. We're gonna go Gannon Burr.
Ooh.
And we're gonna go.
Oh, it's like top 3. It's a
We're
Like
doing
you-
3. Yeah, 3.
Not necessarily in that order,
not in
but
that
those-
like a
order,
trifecta, like
but
horse
yeah.
racing, boxed.
And then
I
we're
want it
gonna
boxed.
go. Let's
Box
see.
trifecta. That means that could be in any order, but as long as you pick the top 3, then you know
Yeah.
you win.
Yep.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. And you will
Ching,
get a
cha-ching.
You know
disc
what?
golf cart from House of the Flying Disc.
I'm hoping
No, I'm
he's
just kidding.
playing. I haven't heard anything about him not playing, but I'm gonna go Paul McBeth.
Why you gotta steal my pick?
Yeah, you don't even have
I
that.
wrote it down.
Oh,
But okay, so I got AB, Paul, and Ricky. If they were both playing, and I have a feeling I'm gonna
let's
get.
just go down the Mando stat rankings, guys.
Okay, who do you got, Luke? MPO. We'll do FPO
I'm
in a
gonna
minute.
go Ricky, Eagle, and Calvin.
Okay,
FPO.
FPO. I got
Kristen's
Ella
out.
Hansen.
No,
Kristen's
she'll be
out.
Playing, yeah.
I got
Wait, are Mason and Valerie
Paige
playing?
Pierce.
No, I don't think so.
Paige Pierce.
Okay.
She's playing better. And I have
She wants it. I mean,
Holland
of course,
Hanley. No, the other one. I get her confused.
Ella Hansen.
The other one.
She is a fierce
Holland
competitor.
Got a mean forehand. Yeah, it is Holland Hanley. I'll have Holland Hanley. So I have Ella Hansen, Paige Pierce, and Holland Hanley. Who do you have?
I'm gonna go Kat Murch.
Okay.
Ooh. I like that.
I'm gonna go Rebecca Cox again. I have faith in her this year. And then we're gonna go with. Man, you know who? I don't know if she's playing in this, but if Emily Weatherman was playing, I would pick her. But I don't think she is. I think she's more towards like locally. I don't think she's touring and whatnot. But so we're gonna go.
Looking forward to seeing more from her.
Yeah, she did well. What was it? What
who was the last pick you got?
We're gonna go with who do I have?
You have Kat Mertz, Rebecca Cox,
and we're gonna go ahead and do
Natalie Ryan.
No. Stupid. We're gonna go Haley Keene.
Stupid. That's a good pick.
Haley Keene. Cool. Who do you got, Luke?
All right, I'm gonna say Paige Pierce, Sarah Hokum, and Owen Scott.
Owen's always a good pick.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot my own.
I was gonna pick Owen, but I was just like, I don't know. She looks like she's on a little slump right now.
I mean, we'll see.
She'll find it again.
You know.
Yeah, she always does.
Yeah.
So transitioning to the last thing that I wanted to mention about the, the picks and stuff like that. Shout out to our sponsors real quick. I just wanted to do that. Shout out to Gateway Disc Sports for me. And Disc Kings. Got to pay the bills. And Disc Kings Disc Golf. And then who you got, brother?
Yeah, I mean, I got to shout out, of course, Disc Kings. They've been a big sponsor with me this year. And continuing to move forward with them. I expect big things for sure. And Discs Fam, they've been really good as well. They're always kind of checking up on me. They're cool. They're sharing my stuff. They like our videos. So I like, being a part of them. And, yeah, just looking forward to continuing to earn more sponsors and play good disc golf.
Oh, yeah.
Did you say Disc Fam? Is that like a company?
Yeah, it's a company, Disc Fam LLC.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar.
Check it out.
They're new. Yeah, they're kind of new.
Where can you find them?
Man, they're new and up and coming. You can find them discfam.net. They have gear. They have, all your new tour series stuff. They have some of their own personalized things. Use my code Chris2024 to get a 10% discount.
And mine's a discount as well. Gateway Disc Sports. It's Southpaw Rob.
Yeah, so go check it out. I know they'll love to see the support.
Comes with
a growing company.
Nice.
But always thanks to our sponsors. And I do want to, before we get going, I want to just talk about some local tournaments other than the House of Flying Disc.
Monahan Ranch Open.
The
Turkey Leg Tussle.
Yep. Monahan Ranch is coming up June 8th.
Can you see?
Amy runs an amazing tournament. And so does Kevin.
Yep.
Kevin does a great job with the design.
So Monahan Ranch, June 8th, June 9th.
And Justin Davis over there at Turkey Ridge.
Before that, Turkey Leg Tussle, that's going to be here on June 2nd after Luke's on June 1st.
Turkey Ridge, Seguin, Texas.
If you need something to do June 2nd, make sure you go out to Luke's June 1st. And then sign up for the Turkey Leg Tussle.
So a fun-filled weekend of disc golf. That sounds cool.
It's going to be a 2-rounder, so that's going to be awesome. Justin has a great course going over there right now, so I'm excited I'm finally going to be able to play an event unless a last-minute soccer tournament as always comes up. Turkey Leg Tussle, then Monahan Ranch. I'm also excited about Gonzales coming up. I believe that's going to be July 6th.
I don't see that on here.
Which one?
Is that a Friday,
Gonzales?
Saturday, Sunday?
July 6th.
Is it Saturday, Sunday?
The 6th and 7th of July is Osei Can You See?
Yeah.
Osei Can You See is coming back. I don't think they've really done that for a few years, but that's lucky.
Because I saw July 6th 2-rounder.
And then First Available is having a disc golf tournament as well.
They're having their
They have a flex start. They have a flex start too on Monday.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So be on the lookout.
And then I believe Luke said he was gonna have a
mini at Greytown on Monday.
So check it out.
You probably won't see this before then.
You could really pull a double header if you really want to. I've seen some guys do it and hightail over to UC to catch a Dubs round.
They'll do it to finish off the day and stuff.
There, yeah.
Yep. So be on the lookout. Obviously, the market is probably oversaturated with events and stuff going on right now.
It's a good thing, though. It's a good thing, but it's just hard to, you want to play with the most people.
I think the more options, the better. The main thing I think is important is transparency for TDs. I don't just put up a tournament and say, this tournament costs $50 to play. I want to see
itemized.
An itemized thing. Okay, we got $2 for PDGA, $5 for Ace Pot, $15 for payout, and the rest.
Transparency is always good, and you just feel a little better. For
$10 or whatever for player pack, So
and then
don't just tell me this shit costs.
We're gonna keep y'all. We might take another break later in the season because we just kind of want to keep this going all summer. But we have our own stuff that we gotta go and tournaments that we gotta play. But coming up later in the year, I know we got some really good stuff. I mean, again, look up the hot point, kind of like how Luke has his. They got the Hot Tour going on.
The Hard Over Texas Tour.
Yeah, the Hard Over Texas Tour. And then they also have HOTT.
Been around a long time,
And then they have the Throwing Down the Gauntlet as well, too. They have a finale coming up on that. First available. And then also, League just started, so be on the lookout for his third series of the League for Willem Monterey. I've had a lot of people come to me recently and be like, I'm going to do this. And they miss, they're not realizing that it comes in weeks of 10.
What about... I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying.
24/7 disc golf.
They're coming
that's
up.
a new up and coming club. Of course, Aces High is still around.
Yeah,
right.
High.
And then back to Monty's again. 10 weeks.
ACDC, of course.
Always.
Be on the lookout for it all, y'all. We're gonna keep announcing it as we get closer. We just want to give you a heads up now so you know what to look out for. And then
disc golf.
A couple more things before we let you go. Again, we just wanted to catch up with everything.
Thank you guys for listening to us.
Again, we wanted to, if you had also been away from the scene like us, and hopefully this helps you out with figuring out who won what's coming up, things of that sort. Again, a lot coming up in the community, a lot coming up professionally. So we're really looking forward to that. But before I let you go, I know if you've been watching, we like to go over Rob's tip of the week every week. So I want him to continue to do that. We're going to post it as always.
Yep.
And
all the information that we talked about today will be at the bottom it'll be on the information for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, all these other podcast platforms will also be on YouTube. And check out our Facebook page. We haven't quite gotten to the Instagram yet, but we'll get the Facebook page going. Come and check and like and subscribe with that. Definitely share it. Much appreciated. So I'm going to leave you with Southpaw's tip of the week. So we're going to talk about improving your approach game. So that's a challenge for a lot of people. I know when I hadn't played for a long time, that's usually the first thing, additional to the putting, but it's the approach shots, right? Because the touch. Yeah. So first thing to consider, selecting the right disc. Choose a disc that's specifically designed to approach your shots, such as a mid-range disc or a putter. Get used to those. Those are easier to control. Faster discs are definitely gonna, you're gonna have more time controlling them and that hitting the target accurately because of the skip and whatnot. Destroyer for everything. Firebird, remember that was me.
And you'll be able to see the full details on all these bullet points as well. Again, the only way you're gonna be able to really get the details down and everything like that, visit our page, like and subscribe. So I'll kind of continue letting him go. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure people know that.
On your approach.
A gum putt, a gumby.
Throw a gummy putter on your approach is all you need to know.
And fold it up into a taco like this. And then
if you take anything away, take away from that. And you could get you a gummy putter, a few different kinds, at House of the Flying Disc.
Love it.
Text for appointment.
Love it. Shout out to House of the Flying Disc, and thank you, Luke, for being here.
Open every day.
Hit him up. Focus on.
No, I'm kidding.
Go ahead. Like, this guy. Nah, just kidding, dude. I love you, dog. So practice proper form and mechanics. Focus on your technique, throwing approach shots, ensure the smooth, consistent release and follow through. Pay attention to your grip, your wrist angle, and kind of come up with some sort of routine of what feels familiar. That's definitely helpful because you can just repeat that motion. And
fan grip.
Yeah. It just depends on how you want to hold it. That's how I differentiate between my approach, my power shots, and then like my hyzer shots. I have a little bit of a different grip, so I really pay attention to that.
And I feel like refocusing sometimes is good to kind of, again, I think that like you asked me earlier, what did I learn, right? And I think it was focusing. And what I meant by that was if you had a bad shot, take your time and
don't rush it.
Kind of like you're saying, get that technique down, go through it, and it helps you to forget about
and
that
to remember and just
shot.
To remember so that you're not thinking about, man, I messed up the last shot. The other thing, develop distance control. You work on your gauging of your power, your angle of your throws, what distance you need, and the way the disc travels, especially the disc, because we all have our workhorses that are especially for the short game. Short game practice, dedicate practice, make it fun. Practicing for me is always real boring. I have to make games out of stuff. Make it fun with your friends. You're having a beer. You're with everybody out.
You get 5 points from here. 10 points
and just we play a game called 21.
Even like myself, I will say before I go inside, I have to make like 10 in a row from 20 feet. 20, it's something that's usually the comebacker putt. That's kind of what I practice a lot is the comebacker putt.
Man, I missed an easy putt for a birdie on hole 11 earlier at McLean.
The other thing is course management. Know your course. Analyze the way the course is angled, where you're approaching in. If it's a hillside or if it's going down the hill, you're definitely going to want to approach it more left to right, right to left.
Hill.
You also want to match the hill, like my buddy says here.
I would say drill the hill.
Yeah, drill the hill. The other thing is you want to consider what kind of putt you want to leave yourself, especially where the wind direction is. So if you want to make sure you're missing to your left, if anything, so you can your putt is a lot less trickier with the wind. So you definitely want to miss on certain sides, not just throw and hope you get it close.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure people are gonna listen and be like, "Shoot, I'm just trying to get it anywhere with the 30."
Yeah, but that's a more advanced kind of when you start thinking about the game in a different.
I get it now, man. Thanks, Rob. Jeez.
Yes. Mental focus.
Luke just improved 10 strokes instantly right now.
Instantly, he lost him.
Wow.
Stay calm and focus during your approach shots. Visualize your throw. Identify your target. Commit to your shot. Do not overthink it. Just commit. Visualize your line and take it. The other thing is recording your throws, and repetition and feedback is important as well. Practice regularly. Seek feedback in more experienced players. Usually,
and I think you've said it before. Record yourself, right?
Yeah, record yourself your throws and analyze where you're releasing. Because I know when I see myself on video, if I know where my mistake was, I'm more likely to go practice that shot over and over and over again.
Not just that. Sometimes like you can't
drop your elbow with your thing. You roll your wrist or your weight's on your back. You know, a lot of things.
You put in your head sometimes. Oh, I'm throwing like this, but in reality, you're not throwing like that. So you watching a video, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I thought I was throwing." I did have it at Anheuser, and then it's like, "Video don't lie. Video don't lie."
I almost hit a 2 on hole 15 today at McLean too. I like dinked off the basket. Man, I swear there's a new like dent in the basket from my zone. Hitting it so hard, like I hit the basket and then it like freaking moved. You know, like when it's like dink, and then it's like the basket's all shaking and it's just like, damn, man.
And the last thing I want to leave you.
Oh shit!
Last thing I want to leave y'all before we leave, guys.
I had these tips before today.
Basically, the reason Luke's bringing this up is because as Rob's going through this, he's like,
his game is improving.
On hole 15, I could have done that.
Yeah. Remember, consistency is the key to disc golf. Consistency brings lower scores. Your short game can definitely get you there. It's going to save you so many strokes from having a 40-footer to now having a 15-footer. And putting less pressure on your putting. Obviously, you want to be able to make them from wherever. But if you can put less pressure on your game, especially in a tournament setting, that's going to be lower scores for you. So thank you so much, Luke, for coming out here. Thank you so much, brother.
For sure.
You guys
and
are
we're going to be excited.
Footers.
If y'all just a little
like Mason told me, practice your 16-footers.
Yeah. Little spoiler, just
I mean, I can
for
make
next
it from
one,
10, but 15.
Hopefully, over these next couple of weeks, we're gonna have some interesting guests on. If you know who Loot Bags is, we're gonna hopefully have them on as well too.
Chris
Juarez. I didn't want to let everyone know who it was yet, but now you know. Well, that's why I said if you know Loot Bags, you probably know Chris. But
that's cool.
I'm excited to have them on, so be on the lookout.
Thank you guys so much. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. That'll do it for tonight.
Luke too.
And thank you so much.
Take it easy, y'all.
All right.
Peace.
Damn, why didn't you